First of all, I would like to welcome all of you. And second, the gentlemen from India, Ghana, Iraq, Denmark, and the writing brother, the really nice poet. He looks like a scholar and poet. Thanks very much for your contribution. His Excellency, Mr. Abid, and our first Hazaravi leader, mashallah, Ismail and Mr. Nawaz. Mr. Sindhu. Okay, anyway, all my, Mr. Sir, sorry, I was a little wrong. Mr. Khalid, I was here just 1 month ago, less than 1 month ago, and they arranged similar program in my honor, and we discussed about the issue of between Pakistan and India, that what are the reasons for the crisis. And I'm very thankful to you, Mr. Khalid, and your team, and I can see a lot of other friends here. I would like to talk about very sensitive issue. The issue is not only for Pakistan and for India, not for the people of Pakistan, but I would like to talk for the entire community. And when I say community, the world is improving every day. The world is becoming a global village. So the message is for the global village. Why we are in crisis? What are sensitive matter issues behind it? And why I would like to relate with the Danish society as well. These are the things, and if you have any question in the end, I will happily available to answer any of the questions. Because I think when we talk, we must be brave, we must be honest, we must be clear in our thoughts. And thanks to God, I can claim that the Pakistani community living here, I have given them nothing but the strongest support by the all diplomatic community in Europe, and especially in Denmark. And this is one of the biggest support for my country. I'm ready to sit anywhere. And once I was talking with the advisor to the Putin, and I told him, we need a solution and your support for the Burmese people. And I'm honored to share that within 24 hours, my efforts worked, and we made some statements at the official level. This is the greatest achievement. Now, I would like to draw attention, Mr. Khalid, at your own request, that what is the problem between India and Pakistan? The problem is not just the part of Kashmir. The problem is not just the part that we need Kashmir. Kashmiri people need Kashmir. People of the Kashmir not only need a land, they need the freedom of their school of thought. They need the freedom of their choice. They need the freedom of right of self-determination. And my question to the very modern world, America, Britain, and the all other so-called superpowers and their supporters and allies and some important nations of the world. Why I'm using the word of important nations? Because they talk a lot, they discuss a lot, but when it comes a matter of practice, they run away. They run like, you know what I mean. They run because they don't have the power to speak truth. They don't have the power to be a part of the real needed people who are looking for freedom, the people who are looking the right of self-determination. And may I draw your all attention that the Kashmiri are not under the siege of cruelty. they are facing this problem when the Kashmir land was sold out just for few millions rupees to the Dogar Raja system. And that is the criminality. Why you people don't open your eyes? Why are we talking only about the criminality of the day? This criminality is going more than 100 years, not only 70 years. It was started from the mid of 90s, 1856, something like that, and they are under the siege of cruelty, and every day it is improving. What is the reason behind? That our all-important organizations who are working at the international level, they don't have any unilateral voices. They have only one voice, what their boss says, what their criminal leadership of the strong country says. Honestly, I'm not worried. I'm ready to say and to use any word for such criminal leadership, because this word and unilaterally are ready to give them Nobel Prize, the war criminals, and unfortunately Denmark is one of the supporter of them. They are the supporter of the people who killed the millions of Iraqi people, who killed the millions of Afghan people. They are looking and killing the innocent people of Syria. What is happening in Yemen? Because they are the supporter, they are willing to sell their guns and war aeroplanes. This is the reason that the issue of issue of Kashmir is still there from where it was started. The issue of Kashmir cannot be solved through Kashmir committees, not movement of Kashmir. It can only be solved that we must impress, we must press, and we bring the voices to the entire people of the world. And I will say, there is one of my friends sitting here. I salute him because he is not the friend of Mr. Khaled. He is the friend of the humanity. He is representing Denmark. He represents the entire politics of Denmark. And this is the reason I say salute to you, because you know the level of the problem. I'm not talking as a politician here, but I am a peacemaker. And I know that both countries have atomic power. And I can tell you, to all my friends sitting here, if such kind of war is started, each and every citizen of the world will be affected by a lot of after effects. So we are working not for the safety of Pakistan, we are working for the safety of India, we are working for the safety of Asia, we are working for the safety of Africa, and even we are working for the safety of the Americans, and we are working for the safety of Denmark. When we are living here in Denmark, we are the worker of Denmark. We are the citizen of Denmark. We are the lover of Denmark. We need a kind of your step forward. You have to step forward for a better integration process. The integration process is not that I look in this way and you look in this way. The integration process is that you come toward me and I come toward to you and we embrace each other. This is integration. Integration doesn't mean that it is a politics. Integration is not disrespect. Integration doesn't mean religious conflicts. Integration means that you and my heart beat same time. If anything happened with you, if you get an accident, if you get anything wrong, my body feel that you and my body are crying same time and feeling the pain same time. Yes. This is our feeling. Let me say one thing more. With the concept of the Islamic, it is not the topic of any religion. But if you want the best friend, if you want the honest friend, if you need this real sympathizer for your own country, for your own feelings, bring the Muslims close to you. They will in return give you and make you the Denmark undefeatable forever. This is my belief, because this is what I have learned when I was a child. This is I have learned from my school. This is what I have learned from my universities. This is the part of my blood and my feelings. So I love Denmark. You live Denmark. We all live Denmark. We need your support for yourself, for the better world to live, better world to express, better world for the freedom, better world for each and every person living on this earth. We want to make a beautiful change with the honest work from everywhere. Just 2 minutes left. I know it's getting a little bit late, but I have, alhamdulillah, stamina of many hours. I was talking here, and Mr. Khalid and his team, there was not a single voice. I was talking about 1.5 hours. And it was the discussion about all these issues. But there is one unfortunate, Mr. Khalid, that our people, our own government, our own diplomats, one of the representatives is sitting here, very welcome. They have to realize, they have to use the power of the people. Because not only one man can make a nation great and strong. If not one man can make a nation great and strong, how one country can make the world great and strong? No country on earth can make the entire world great and strong. We have to be a part of it. Let me go my message to American first, then to Britain, then to Russia, then to Germany, then to China, that you people are failure if the people of the world are not on your back. This is a global village. This is a global village. My love for all, my salute to all. But don't cry with the, just like a crocodile tears. Be honest. If you want to help, there are 3 main crises in the world right now. Just give better support to the Palestinian and bring the Zionist state of Israel for the real justice in the hands of the people. Come and bring the Indian Zionist state and which is involved in state terrorism. Bring them on the international court and give them in the hands of the people. And then there are other issues which are related to Yemen, Syria, and so many other countries. This is, give me one sport. Raise your hand and say, we will fight for truth. We will fight for truth. Please raise your hand. You will support truth. You will support truth. God bless all of you. God bless my leadership. God bless Pakistan. God bless Denmark. Hallelujah.